you're scrolling through social media tonight, be sure to take a closer look. Who's behind the posts you might be liking on Facebook? A cyber army from overseas is infiltrating our feeds, trying to rage bait us.
We live and die by the algorithms.
It's very serious and we need to pay attention to it.
This is information warfare coming directly from Indonesia.
And that ultimately is really bad for democracy.
If I told you Pauline Hanson had an army of Indonesian influencers supporting her on social media, you probably wouldn't believe me. So let's sit down and I'll explain how it's all happening.
Pauline Hanson's Please Explain is her official Facebook page, and this has nothing to do with that. In the past 6 months, brand new pages supporting her have been popping up on Facebook with rapid growth among Australians, whilst being controlled out of Indonesia.
So this is one of the Pauline Hanson support pages that you're possibly seeing some of this content coming into your feed every day. It's got some fairly continuous themes on there. It's anti-Labor, it's anti-immigrant, it's very much pro-Pauline Hanson. And this isn't about which party's policies are right or wrong. We're showing you this so that you can better understand where the content you're consuming is actually coming from.
This page was created on January 3 and already has 117,000 members, mostly Australians.
When you look at who the admins on this page are, all 3 of them are based in Indonesia.
One of the Indonesian administrators has flowers as her profile picture, but is a strong Hanson supporter, posting content like this multiple times per day.
Did you know Pauline Hanson was jailed in 2003? Love heart, yes. Thumbs up, no. These kind of posts are getting huge traction online. 495 comments on this one, 494 likes.
There are thousands more posts just like this one spread across dozens of different support pages that are growing rapidly.
This is a different page with a similar name, but this one was only created 6 weeks ago. It's already got 65,000 total members and 3,000 of those just in the last week. Once again, the administrators, Azmaruddin from Indonesia, and 2 other Indonesian women.
A lot of the content targets Muslims, yet it's being posted by Indonesians, often wearing an Islamic headscarf themselves.
So this is Yeti Marathi, who lives in Indonesia. She's one of the top contributors to these pages. Some of her posts include ones like this, inflammatory content about halal meat.
There are hundreds more posting just like her.
Here's another one of these top contributors, AU All Shop.
She too is wearing a headscarf, yet posts content calling for closing down mosques.
She's also posted this: the only way we're going to stop Islamification is by sending them all home. That's been posted by an Indonesian Muslim woman.
While the account name means online shop in Indonesia, she appears to be a real person, posting for years about food and daily life in South Sumatra before a sudden switch to Australian issues. On April 18, the AU All Shop account suddenly pumped out 3 posts in support of Ben Roberts-Smith, currently facing war crimes charges.
Respect the human being behind the uniform. These are the words of an Indonesian Muslim woman supporting Ben Roberts-Smith.
There are also positive posts about other Conservative favourites in Australia, Gina Rinehart and Holly Valance. This post pinches a 9 News image for extra impact.
And this might be the best one of the lot from AU All Shop. What are you effing hiding, Alba Sleazy? You're destroying my country, posted by an Indonesian woman.
This account used to post videos about fruit trees.
Buah lengkeng manis. Siapa mau merapat?
Before a sudden change, anti-Muslim and pro-One Nation.
People can boo me, but I don't care. I like the girl. Go Pauline, stand up for Australia.
Hundreds of thousands of Aussies are consuming this content every day, and it's easy to miss where it's coming from.
This is how it appears, where the Support Pauline Hanson section is in much bolder type. The poster's name is in much smaller writing at the bottom, but when you hover over it, once again, it's another Indonesian.
People should know that everyone falls for this. The way it works is it triggers human instinct. So if you're a human, you'll fall for it.
Ed Coper is a political communications expert and author of the book Angertainment. He says much of this foreign content is what's described as rage bait, making people angry to drive more clicks.
But it's incredibly easy on social media just to make you really angry about something. Your gut instinct when you see something that's rage bait is to immediately engage with it. And so people know they just have to make something that'll make you really angry and they'll get all the engagement.
Rage bait content is dripping throughout these pages.
This post alone's got almost 1,000 comments. Rage bait at its very best.
Some of it is disinformation, like this one. Both these politicians are Australian citizens and foreigners are already banned from holding office.
I think people want to be, a proud patriotic nation and they don't want this form of interference. It's a type of scam and that's terrible.
This is the attention economy and in a way they're trying to hack your attention.
Ross Tapsell is an associate professor at ANU who spent the past decade researching disinformation in Southeast Asia.
So there is this underground, hidden industry. It's an influence operations industry, and there is clearly work available.
Elections there are regularly influenced on social media, involving people known as buzzers.
A buzzer is an organised digital labourer who is generally posting content on social media for some form of financial gain.
It can be a controversial occupation. A buzzer was arrested last year for impeding an Indonesian corruption investigation. Buzzer teams are available for hire, deploying social media accounts they've been crafting for years.
Their job is to just continue to post what is given to them. It's very top down and they're at the bottom of the rung. They often don't meet their employers.
We've messaged at least 25 of these different accounts from here in Australia and also our Indonesian producer in their local language. We haven't received a single reply, though one account did remove a video we'd asked about.
The pro-One Nation content flooding Australian feeds appears to be highly coordinated. Identical images are repeated across multiple accounts. This picture was posted 4 times in a single day from 4 different accounts.
So sometimes one person might be managing 15 different Facebook pages and they would be putting out the same content on those 15 different Facebook pages.
This Indonesian person's accidentally posted the instructions they were given to accompany the post. Ask your audience this question. And they've repeated it about 4 times. This is an indication that perhaps English isn't their strongest language.
Another post was accidentally written in Bahasa instead of English.
These people are not doing it because they're interested in One Nation or because they're keen on seeing Pauline Hanson becoming Prime Minister of Australia. They're doing this for financial purposes. And in fact, they probably don't really understand the local context at all.
Thousands of fake automated social media accounts helped spread Donald Trump's messaging during the Republican primaries. But a foreign campaign like this hasn't been seen in Australian politics before. So the big question is, who's behind it? Theories include anonymous supporters of One Nation, foreign agents purely interested in making money from clicks, or somewhere else.
This content is all designed to make Pauline Hanson and One Nation look really good, and so that's where we should start to look about maybe who's behind these networks.
One Nation has recently admitted to outsourcing virtual assistants to the Philippines, but says it has nothing to do with this social media surge from Indonesia.
We are not involved with any of it. We are not in any way responsible for it. We consider it to be deliberate foreign interference in Australian politics.
Whoever is behind it, it seems to be working, according to pollster Tony Barry from Redbridge Group.
You live and die by the algorithms, and if you can tap into various algorithms, because we all inhabit our own corners of the internet, then you're going to be able to shift the dial on the polling.
He says One Nation's poll numbers have shown a stunning rise this year, with an extra 3 million Australians now in support. Whilst conditions for a protest vote against the major parties are ripe, he believes the Facebook army from Indonesia is having an impact.
That is a real turbocharging of their vote in just 6 months. Based on our research, there's something that's not quite organic, which is turbocharging that vote.
The town hall online, that's being manipulated to make certain voices seem far more prominent than they are. And that ultimately is really bad for democracy.
And One Nation says it's raised the issue with the social media platforms. Sometimes the pages are removed, but new ones pop up. Next.